minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
And here we are, it's Sunday again, 8 p.m. or just gone 8 p.m. Terry sends his apologies, can't make it. He's had a bit of a mishap to say. So Caroline's here today, and Caroline's going to furbish with us a joke a bit later on, aren't you, Caroline?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I've got a little secret. Caroline is way prettier than Terry.
I would hope so.
Now, Terry, notice that was Marcus said that. Okay, when you
I think it was
Marcus, but we can't help agreeing. Sorry. Anyway, right. So our guest,
he's on his way. It's a little bit late.
No, I can see he's in the green room. He's waving his hands. You're waving your hands. Yeah. Leave the sausage rolls alone. They're mine. Eat hot dogs. Right, let's have a look who's in the chat. Let's have a look who we've got in the chat. Right, we have that's gone. Right. Right, so we've got Albion Jones, hi Suzanne, and we've got Balls in Shorts. I don't know. Jack, who's that? Balls in Shorts. You know?
It's an Nevada person.
It's a Nevada person, okay. Right, I'll call you a Nevada person from there on. No, right, and Chuck's just coming up for air because he's been editing Iceland and stuff and taking a walk.
In the plunge pool.
Soon. In the future.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Patrick Morris. Hi, Patrick. How you doing? Hi, 7 drones is here.
Okay.
And where are we going? Dave Cullen's here. Well, Dave, how you doing? Brian's here. Stevie Knowles is also here. Captain Joe America. And Mickey Moo, of course, it's Mickey Moo. The show about Mickey Moo, eh? And Johnny Droneflyer. Hi, Johnny, how you doing?
Mr. Johnny.
And Wimset Robert. Hi, Robert, how you doing?
Hey.
Go there. See you. And that's it again, quackers. Paul's here. Hi, Paul.
Yay.
Stephen Sutton's here.
On the show again soon.
Stephen Sutton's here, yes. Laurie's here. Hi, Laurie.
Don't forget my Facebook user.
Back from walking. No, send him in his back. George Kelly's here. George. Maverick's drone. Kelly did it again. I don't know what he done.
We shouldn't even talk about it. I'll be honest with you.
Captain Kirk's been chopping all his wood up. He's finished chopping his wood up. Dale brings footage. Whitewater canoeist. Good grief, his legs are getting long.
Dale Briggs. Hi, Dale.
They're just calling Dale, it's not sure. Right, I forgot. Anyone else in the chat before? Or Facebook user. Hello, everyone. Well, that narrows it down.
Hello to all Facebook.
Hello, the whole of Facebook, yeah. Everyone in Facebook, ever. Keep following here.
Facebook did me a solid on Friday.
Did you say what? What did he do?
They went up $80 a share.
Ray.
Oh.
Kelly.
Hello, Ray.
Ray's here. Ray Shelby.
Well, Marcus, my Tesla shares are well down.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't invest in Bitcoins, for goodness sake. I tried that once, so it didn't end well. Bitcoins owe me some money. Never going to get back ever.
Hey, it looks like Johnny has laid down a challenge.
Johnny's laid down a
challenge. No, Marcus won't sing. Wow.
What did he say?
What's he talking about? Sweet Caroline.
So there we are. Was that just for fun? Annoying us, Marcus, sing, please.
He did
FPV.
do that.
He did. That was me on Facebook.
No.
Hiding, right. Okay. Right, so we have a get up to that banners, drive me mad now. I do like the banners, but after a while, they wear me out, keep reading. I know what they say. Why do I do it? You don't know. Well, my speaker's broke.
Yeah.
Headphones, mate.
Sounds like a personal problem, Johnny.
Howdy, boys and girls, from
Hello, Gary.
Gary.
Hey.
What happened to, was it Girls and Jelly Beans or something? Guys and Jelly Beans, I don't know. Oh, I think he meant that Marcus can't sing. No, everyone can
That's what he
sing.
meant.
Just some people can sing in tune, some people can't. There you go.
You certainly sing better than me.
I don't believe that's all, Kev. I'm not having that. Nah. Right, anyway, so we said to everyone in the chat, I hope. I've lost the chat completely, now it's gone. Right, okay. No, special guest time. Should we bring our guest on?
Yes.
Good idea.
Yeah, he put his way with his hands and say, yeah, get on with it.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
What's up, everybody? Howdy.
That is what I call a colourful background.
Hey, this is the lounge right here.
That's the hanger background.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Jackie knows.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. If you want me on going forward, anytime anybody wants me to do an interview, you're always going to get this because this is our passion right here, and this is our baby.
Well, I think it's great, and welcome back to the show because
it's been a while.
So you know what we do.
Yeah, you criticize everybody's videos, tell them how crappy they are, and
well, I wasn't going to say
no. It's good to be back. It's been a while. A lot of things have changed.
Maybe it has, yeah. So
at least a year for sure.
So tell me, what have you been up to? I mean, apart from flying drones, I mean, I'll take you.
Right. Well, the show's pretty much taken over. Last year we started back up. Almost, we just passed our 1 year actually. We did Drone Hanger 2.0. I don't know how long has it been since I've been on the show. A year and a half, 2 years, almost something like that.
I think it's coming up.
No, not that long.
Yeah, maybe it's been a while. So
it's going to be at least a year. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, at least a year. At least a year. I remember last year was just us doing the show, but
yeah.
I still fly all the time. Today's a beautiful day. I'll fly after this, and then we'll do our show tonight. But I don't compete anymore. I don't race anymore. It's just all back to the original, back to the old days, back to when it started. Just flying out of pure passion because I love what I do. Sense of enjoyment, sense of zen. It's hypnotic, I guess. And then from there, hanging out with the crew that we're just buddies, and we always call ourselves the crew, and we just like, well, we'll put it on there. And then last year, the guys were like, well, maybe we should do the show. Maybe we should bring the old drone hanger back. We should do something new. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And there we go. Off the races, and this is what you get. 100% organic, full fun, all about FPV, and there is no rhyme or reason. It's a bar that we're hanging out with a bunch of pilots that like FPV. We watch everyone's videos and have fun. So yeah, if things have changed for the better, I think it's a lot more positive.
It just moves forward, doesn't it? It's as simple as that. It just moves forward.
Yeah.
How's so I think you're still doing my favourite is all like the chase videos that you do.
Oh yeah, just posted one last night. Matter of fact,
Yeah, brilliant one.
One last night, and talk about organic. So I've been flying with Rue and of course Ed Ricker. You all know him, and they all came out. The whole crew came out yesterday, including MSR. MSR's been on a break, like a sabbatical. He's just taking a break. He needs a break. He needs a breather, and I get it. Happens at FPV quite a lot. People come and go. They come back. A lot. I don't say a lot, but some come back. And Rue's one. He came back. He hasn't flown in, I don't know, 6-8 weeks almost. Hasn't chased me in that long for sure. And that video I posted last night was one pack. We didn't even talk. I just started flying around. I realized he was following me, and I was like, start going at it. And we didn't have no communication, No, nothing, 100% organic. And that's what I mean by like the recipe. He's so good at what he does, flying and chasing me, that it is just amazing sometimes when it happens.
Yeah, that was a good flight. I liked it that you did it slightly before pitch black. So
you mentioned that.
Nice blue in the sky.
Mm.
Yeah,
Duly noted now.
yeah.
No more pitch black night. Let's go with a little bit of blue per Jackie. So when you see that blue night, that's for you now. It's all you. So, yeah. Thanks for the chasing. We're still doing the chasing, so we're still doing that. And it might not be always Rue. It's because the crew has gotten a little bit bigger. We're not going to get even bigger, but we're just where we want to be. And other guys want to chase, and if it happens, it happens. It's not going to be a forced thing,
That just make for just I don't know, something special about them. I don't know what it is. I mean, perhaps it's just me. I'm sure people do enjoy them in general because they just. I suppose they're always waiting for that accident to happen as well. I'm guessing it's been like Formula One and people like Formula One racing. Why do they go and see it? It's going to be
but they want the crash, and I know people want to see the crash. I crash all the time. If you look at my aircraft, there's tape on it. There's pieces missing. If you stop zoom in, you're like, how is that even flying? But we crash a lot, and I tell everybody that attempts to do what we do or wants to do. The first thing you got to do to actually break the first ceiling you have to break is when you're flying FPV and freestyle and trying to be innovative, is the fear of crashing. Like that just comes with the territory. It's like putting your battery in and turning it on. Well, so is crashing. So sooner you can get over that hump, then the better you are and more you'll progress.
You should do sort of chases, Caroline. You ever sort of the Caroline flies? You see what Caroline flies there. Shelby, she's got to.
Yeah, I've seen her on here a couple of times before, and I've watched
quite an assortment of drones she's got there. And
yeah, not chasing. No,
you should do it.
Yeah.
They don't seem to like quads very much at the flying clubs.
Well,
They don't. They really
They
don't.
sort of say, go away.
I have heard that actually. People who fly planes and all that sort of look at drone flyers. Yeah. What do they call them now? What was the nickname for them? Wasn't there, for something turtles? Is it?
It's got to be over the pond. I don't know what they call us over here. They just don't like us. Like, oh, you're the FPV guys. Oh, get away, out of here. We don't need you. Bye.
I'm a solid camera drone guy. It's what I do, but I freaking love FPV too. I
me too.
love it.
Yeah.
I
You got to
don't
remember,
do
it's
but I love it.
Just a news flash for everybody, right? It's funny how the two camps have split, because back in the old days, back when I started 14 years ago. I'm going in my 14th year in FPV, so I started way back in 2010. Back then, what you all consider camera drones were the drones. That was it.
Yep.
And Phantom wasn't around. DJI wasn't around. They weren't even in existence. We were
You're lucky
making
you got a
what
DJI
DJI
now.
eventually stole our ideas and then ran with them and mass marketed them. But back in the old days, that's what everybody was, just FPV, first person viewing. That's what we called ourselves. Drones weren't even a word. That wasn't even a word we used. We thought drones were thinking military. Someone said drones, we were like, oh yeah, stuff on a ship. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I guess return to home is probably just a hope.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we were testing out OSDs and systems that just gave you on-screen data, but they didn't have return to home functionality.
No.
And then they started introducing GPS pucks to them, and then we started adding those on. And then it was literally almost from scratch. But yeah, I mean, this is the old days. And then it branched once DJI came with their NASA board, and then branched out to making frames. That's when the division happened. And everybody started calling themselves camera drones, and these guys that were once all together, that now they're the FPV guys, and you guys are the camera drones. I'm like, you guys are all the same. Come on, you're all flying cameras on a some sort of drone or multi-rotor.
Is it doesn't have to be an either-or situation. It doesn't have to be. Like I said, I don't fly FPV, well, other than the Avata, and I'm crappy at that. But I love FPV. I love watching Carolyn's videos. I love watching your videos, Shelby. I mean, man,
it's all the same. You guys are, whether using a camera. Let me rephrase it. Whether using a monitor or whether you're putting goggles on your head, you're still FPV. Right. You are the first person viewing aspect of that aircraft. End of story.
In all fairness, I mean, I do thank that DJI for bringing out obviously the original FPV and now the Avata and whatever else they'll bring out, because it got a lot more people into first-person viewing drone flying.
Yep, absolutely. It was a catch-22. It was once I started seeing that it was going to get mass produced and it was going to be kind of like dum proof. You know, you just pull it out of the box and wow. I was like, oh man, this is destination F. I'm not going to say it here, but that's where it was heading. And I was like, golly, man, I can see the writing on the wall. It's just going to get too easy for everybody because in the early days you had to build it all. You really had to be tech savvy to be getting into anything FPV. That required you to understand. And back then, quadcopters were quadcopters. They weren't drones. They weren't multi-rotors. They were just quadcopters because that's all we had were, four-bladed ones. And you had to work with boards that you had to tune and, man.
I got a question for you, Shelby.
Yeah.
So, the Apple Vision Pro has made a big splash, right?
Yep.
It's out there. Do you envision that ever being used for like FPV or
I love it because I just bought a Quest 3 and I love it. Right?
Yeah.
I wish I could just take it outside and huck my wing up and then just be in that still and then answer my messages and watch some videos over here while I'm still flying. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, AR and VR and the I don't know if you can integrate the two. I mean, it's kind of like its own thing, but if you're asking me like, can Apple's new headset come out and do something to that effect? Like
I'm just wondering if we're going that direction, I guess is what I'm asking.
Well, I mean, you're both, at least in the FPV world, you're still using goggles, right? So, and you're still looking at a monitor, if you will. And it's the same thing on the, Apple's, all these VR goggles, AR goggles, same thing. So I don't know. What would you do? Like just be able to make the communications work so that headset now can do both your AR, your VR, and your FPV or your camera, whatever you guys want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it does that. Maybe it will. That's the only way it will work. Like it's got to have that functionality of that communication now integrated into the headset. And I don't think it's that really off the, charts of being, that's just unbelievable. That'll never happen. No, it probably, it's not too hard. I don't think. But what do I know?
Right. So we've got some videos that that we sort of selected there. I think you selected them. I think what Jackie wrote something. So let's watch the first one. So this
I forgot Shelby to choose them. So
you got the one I posted last night, Jackie?
no.
Oh, okay.
That's
good.
We'll work on that one.
Let's do that one.
Here we go.
Oh, that pillar jumped right out in the wave. Did you see that?
It did, right? It just, damn pillar, what are you doing there? You damn I-beam. I was getting in the flow right there. That's I didn't think you were going to play that one, but that's a great one.
I've not even had a drink
story
yet.
with
The
that one.
room's spinning.
What's that? Oh, the room's spinning, right? And that people are not probably used to seeing that kind of content. But yeah, so someone said it's not a drone, that's a wing, or that's a wing, not a drone. I'm like, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It's all FPV. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It's FPV, and that's what you're doing. Whether you're on a DJI, whether you're on a Cinelifter, I don't care if you're on a Vada Mini 3. It don't matter. You're still flying a camera in a first person's perspective.
First person view.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just stuck with wings. I used to be a quad racing pro racer and all that stuff, but I went back to wings because
Well, the thing with wings is you see that pillar coming up, you can't stop.
nope, there's no stopping. There's no or a flick, automatic horizon. It's just going to stop. No, there's none of that. You got to think when you're doing stuff like that.
When that button, you press the buttons.
3 or 4 turns ahead. You got to be thinking way ahead. So.
The only way you can stop that is actually when you actually do the video. Just
when I hit an I-beam, then I'm stopping. It's definitely some steel is going to keep me from going. That place was at an abandoned mall in Georgia, I believe. That's where we were. And we were at an event called Castle Crash, which is brought to you by Fly High FPV. It's a guy here in the U.S. They were having a big event, and then some people found out about this mall. One of them came to me and said, "Hey, you think you can fly your wing in there?" And I said, "Well, we're going to find out, aren't we?" So, we went the next morning, and there you go. But that frame right there is a prototype to the one that my sponsor now sells with my name. It's called a Voll Style. But that one finally died last night. We were filming some more content, that chase video that filmed. But that frame in that video you just watched is now no longer. And I won't say its name. It's got a nickname. We made a video of it. We made a video of it and everything. People love it. But it's a hilarious video.
it's got a different
But
language.
it's colorful language.
Very good video.
The right-
I know the one
Did you
you're
see it,
talking about.
Caroline? Did you happen to watch that one?
Of course. I watch
Yes.
everything.
Oh, there we go. I like that. Thank you. Then make sure you're going to be there tonight in the chat. I hope. I know
No,
it's going to be
I'll be
late.
asleep
Like 3 in the
because I've got
morning.
work. I have to
Shelby said,
start
I got
at
to be
6
up.
in the
Damn
morning
it.
to get to work.
I get it. But that frame produced a lot of great content, great videos, great chase videos, a whole bunch of stuff. It's been a lot of videos, but no longer will it fly. We'll hang up here in the drone hangar, which is an actual real facility in its real building.
Can't you just mend it?
Oh man, it's got at this stage of its life, it's more hot glue and tape than it is EPP foam and tar. It's laminate. It's got more tape than laminate.
Just want some old Drans, some special remedy glue to you.
Right. I need to come up with my own glue and my own tape sponsor. I had a tape sponsor. I actually had a glue sponsor for a while. Believe it or not, I did. I had a glue sponsor for a while. They were
I
great.
was on 3
Starbond, I
packets a
love
week.
you. Come on back to me. So now I got to bit. What really stinks about it is I hate building. I'm sorry. As a wing pilot, I know it's probably fixed wing. Anybody that flies fixed wing, you got to build these things. I just hate building. I love flying them, but I hate building them. So now I got to build the one that's actually got my name. I actually did the production model. Actually, finally, 6 months later, I'm going to build it. I'll make a build video and I'll do all that jazz. It's now forced me to do that.
I thought that was all part of the fun, like actually building. So when you build them, when it crashes, you go, "Oh, that took me an hour to build it."
Building and repairing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the reason, right? What I've mastered is the art of fixing them, like to keep them flying, right?
Yeah.
MacGyver it, put it back together, hot glue and tape. It's the name of my production company is Hot and Glue Tape Productions. And literally that's, I mastered that art because back in the early days, it still cost money and I didn't have a lot of money. So it was like, I had to make my dollars stretch with whatever.
Yeah.
And fixed wing really provided that. I was like, well, I could beat these quadcopters to death and that costs a lot of money. I'm like, or I can beat this foamy to death and just, I'll learn how to glue it back together, whatever. As long as it kind of flies, we'll be okay. Because I love FPV that much. I just want to fly. And then over the years, I just perfected that. And so,
And we've got the first joke of the day that Gary says on this. He says, "Obviously, the glue sponsor didn't stick around."
Stick around, man.
Yeah, there you go. Fair. I have a soundboard, and usually when I'm sitting here, I'm hitting buttons and making all kinds of noises. It's really awkward for me not to be able to do that. I'm going through major withdrawal. I'm looking at my buttons going, where's
You
the
don't still do it. Can you just not press a button?
Oh, no, I got to push the buttons.
Feel free to press the button. I kept thinking about having sort of like whistles and bells and things, but I thought, it's complicated enough as it is.
Oh, wait, don't go watch this show because, man, there are layers upon layers. It's just there's so much stuff going on right now. And the show hasn't even started. There's 7 people that sit in here. It's nonsense. But it's a fun nonsense. It's an adult. Just think of like you're going to your local pub, right? You're going to a local pub. I mean, it's not like this, but this backdrop right here, I created it with Alan, one of the members of the crew, using AI. So we typed in the parameters that we wanted. Where I'm like 90s bar, neon, accents, blah, 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 some stools, blah, 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 and it spit.
So you're actually using a green screen there, Shelby?
There is a green screen behind me, but I'm actually using another software, XSplit, that's actually just doing it for it.
Oh, okay.
Without a green screen.
Yeah. Well,
everybody else has green screens at their house. So they're all calling
I did try and do it without a green screen because you put a green screen, obviously, because I'm in my lounge, so I can't really I have to put a green screen up. I put a frame up every week, stuff. So, if I just press a button, instant green screen.
Right, instant green screen. Right, AI is getting to that point where you don't need one. But we have a 2,000 square foot drone shop here. Like it's a full-on real drone facility. I do builds. I do drone work. So I work with sensitive companies. We build aircraft. I train them, our clients, blah blah blah. So we use this not only for the show, but I do it for work. Half of it's DJI stuff for the guy who actually owns the building and donated it to us to use over the years. And then the back part is where I got all the wings and build the nonsense. Yeah.
I just keep waiting for my children to move out so I can steal them.
That's what I did with my VR room. When my stepson moved out, I'm like, that's my office. That's going to be my VR room / office. Did I say office? I'm in office.
Exactly, yeah, that's it.
If I put a link up to Shelby's channel, can you pop it up on the screen so that Dave Cullen can see it?
There you go.
I appreciate that, Jackie.
If you go into the video, I think you can actually just copy and paste it, I'm guessing. You just pop it.
Yeah, he won't be able to see it in the chat, I don't think.
But if you want to watch a funny video about the frame that just went bye-bye, it's gone, sad, I got an off sound. Then you can go to my channel and look up it's SH bleep bleep stain. And that's all you got to look up. And there you go. Watch that.
Well, you mean the shit stain wing?
Yeah, I don't know how colorful the language is at times. So I try to walk in the water, not just jump in the deep end and be like, "Hey, mother effers, brah," and a ball. Yep, can't do that.
So what was that one from yesterday? The actual one you actually posted from yesterday. What was that actually called? Then?
What did I call that? The recipe.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see if we can sort of hook that before we finish. I'm just in there now trying to copy the link so I can.
Oh, that works. It's a good video. I mean, it was not even planned. Rue's like, it's DVR footage. I don't want it. I was like, come on, bring it over here then, bud. I'll take it. Exactly what I did. I was like, you don't want it? I'll have it. Thanks. And that happens from time to time.
So reason my software doesn't
Rue's very, very, very he critiques highly or harshly on himself when it comes to his content and his videos. And videos are amazing. Like if you want to see some other amazing chase footage of the two of us, go to his channel, and that's where you see the bread and butter. That's where you see the recipe. That's the whole thing. Bam. There you go. You want KFC? Go to KFC. There you go. Sorry. Thank you. Is it Albion Drones? I appreciate that, man.
Albion Drones, yeah.
Order Drones. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Mark White? I see some people in the chat. I'm trying to catch up here.
Yep.
I try to be okay, Mickey Moo.
Because I can't see what's going on. I'm actually I'm on another screen looking at something else. So just ignore and look at my face with horror.
Shitstain is the funniest video. Thank you. We have more in the works. We actually yesterday when we got together, I kind of eased into that one. I hope everybody didn't get offended. But anyways, we actually have more in the works. We got together and a bunch of the crew was together yesterday and did some more brainstorming on another one. We have 2 videos in the works. So we're going to kind of take that. It seems like the public likes it. That's kind of content we were we're providing with the show, and then the Dookie stain, and we'll go from there. And we'll make maybe not such a graphic one, but it's going to be a parody nonetheless, and it's going to be all FPV related. So it's going to be something that's everybody can understand, and it's a spin-off and a spoof of that. So.
Okay, right. We've got another video to watch, and this one's called Flow. So,
sweet.
Good one.
Yeah.
So enjoy.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Matrix. Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Wow.
Oh, I love the Matrix.
Glad you played that one. That's a great one. Now
Cool.
that it shows flow. Like I've been saying it for I don't know how many years and years. That it's that in FPV you get a state of flow. You get a state of like a hypnotic trance when you get into freestyle. Like when you're really in it, it gets that. And I just called it flow. It's like kind of like the force. You're feeling it. You're all in it, right? It's all surrounding. It's all you just detach. And then you're not. You feel like you're not even doing what you're looking at. You're like, I even say it when I'm in connected. Like I did it the other day. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? What just happened? How did I get through that? What is going on? And but it really is like it takes over.
So cool, you're doing philosophy.
Right? And then I try to, I'm teaching. I try to. There'll be more of that. I promise you. There'll be like there's messaging in these sometimes. There's either the lyrics of the song, in this case, what they're saying. Yeah, there's stuff in there. It's kind of like a mix. Yeah, giving you a little thought-provoking stuff, and then I'm also showing you some really cool, flow. Like I'm trying to show you what I mean. This is no flight controller. This isn't stabilized. This is just a raw dog, 36-inch shit stain flying around that's been taken 1,000 times, flown in every damn concrete thing at that facility, and it still makes that kind of content, or it did. Sorry.
That word epitomizes exactly what you do, Shelby, and it's great skill to have. Really,
it's taking a lot. And 107 Drone said in there, I see some people popping in that I recognize, and that's one of them. Practice. I mean, it's years. It's 14 years, It ain't something I picked up overnight. It just took dedication. And I wasn't like going, you know what? One day I watched a Trappy video. I'm like, I'm going to be that, because Trappy was what I looked up to when I first started. And I'm like, that wasn't even it at all. I was like, I want to do that. This is what all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That was it. And then along the way, I started getting into this connection of what I call the flow. And then that took me on a whole new journey. And I've just been following it ever since.
Captain
That's
Kirk
right.
said, "What wing do you fly?" It's more a question. What wing doesn't he fly?
So my primary is my Voll style 36 by Right Wing. That's my frame that I helped engineer over the years. So that's my last frame. That's I will be making no more or working with Right Wing to produce anymore. That's my final product, basically. Like, if you want to fly like I do, like I do in these videos, get that frame, practice, and then you too can do the same thing eventually. So I fly other wings too, though. There's a bunch of companies send me various frames. Traditional fixed wing, He Wing's another one. They send me their prototypes and their production models to test, and then test the final version as well.
I have a Sonic Pro. I haven't got a clue what a Sonic Pro is. Anyone have any ideas? I know Sonic the Hedgehog, but
It's just a fun diaper. But Sonic Pro is, I don't know. I just I don't know. So I'll be nice.
That looks a mean beast, doesn't it? That one.
It's a Sonic Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sonic
Well,
Pro.
it's a mini.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, okay. Well, when you say me, how wide is that, Caroline? That
600 mil.
So all those are the bulbous. It depends on what you're trying to do. So I don't want to poo-poo on anyone's parade and say, no, don't fly dark. If you're gonna ask me, I'll tell you. So you're not asking, so I won't tell. However, let's just say if you're wanting to just fly like with a flight controller and a GPS, then yeah, I guess that's the way to go.
You flying toothbrush.
I don't fly with flight controllers in my wings. Only one wing gets it, and that's if I'm going to do anything long range, and it's only one. That's it. Everything else flight control less.
For instance, my brother won a Mini Pro 4
Wow.
sold it for $775.
Oh, what? Didn't give it to his favourite sister. That sucks.
Yeah, Maria, you got to have a word with him.
Yeah.
Hi, bro. Just think of the things that Maria could have done with that. I mean,
Shelby,
Yes.
what do you think of that Dove plane?
Oh, sorry. I meant to say VCI Dove, too. Thank you for bringing that up. That's in the latest video I just posted.
Yeah.
Ruth's chasing me in the Dove because the shit stain went down. It broke. So I could no longer fly it. And I was like, well, damn it. I can't fly what I want to fly because I'm not gluing this together. Everyone's like, oh, I'll glue it and tape it again one more time. I'm like, no. I put it away. And then this is the beauty about the Dove is it comes in this like orange case that you can carry on and plane. It's got it's a hard shell. And it just fits all in there nice and protected with all my gear in it. And then I'll just pop it out, stick it together. It takes less than a minute. And then off I go.
Bye, baby.
No worries.
Well, I'll tell you what we talked about. So that we've actually managed to sort of.
I'm on a
I've
live stream.
found the video, so let's watch it.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'll get an applause on that. I'm playing in my own ears with a soundboard. If you can hear it, great. Ah, shit. Let's go.
I did love that music as well. That was, I don't know what I was going to
All that's 100. I'm telling you, Steve. All that's 100% organic. Nothing was planned. Nothing was spoken. All the rest of the crew were all just standing around. You can see in the video, eating pizza. On top of that, and yeah,
I would have been with the pizza guys just standing there.
Yeah, right. When Domino's guy drives up, he's like, "What the?
Yeah.
What is that? What is this?" I got to tell everybody back there.
Yeah, it was
Domino's place,
so.
But I got to say, hey, if you really want to see the true recipe, like it says the recipe is he and I. Like that's the recipe. The two of us, how long we've flown together, the communication to establish all that, all the groundwork we've done to that point is why I call it the recipe. I actually call it the OG recipe. You'll never duplicate it. You'll only emulate it. So anybody that tries to do that, Chase, good luck, because you will never have the same two ingredients, and that's myself and me, Rue. Like you just won't have MSR, and the MSR has its own flair, its own way. So if you really want to see the real recipe, go to his channel, Michael Scott Rue. I think it's still that. It might be MSR on YouTube, and go check out those videos. I'm telling you, you'll be blown away.
At MSR, isn't it now?
It might be, yeah. You just type it in, MSR Chase Shelby Voll, you'll see it. Whenever you find his, I think it's a yellow emblem. Some of his videos, I'm kid you not, they went worldwide, and they were they just got this massive like influx like 2 years ago when we first started dropping them, or he did, and it went everywhere, it went all over the place. It was crazy. So
has he not been on our show? Has he not been on the Drone Seeker show?
Rue has not. Rue's the happiest guy you'll ever meet.
But we haven't yet managed to get Michael Scott Rue, have we?
Yeah, he's hard to get. He works hard. He's a hard worker. He's I don't want to give all of these details. We keep that private. We do try to keep that private. So.
Well, Shelby,
he works hard though. He works a lot of hours, and
just have a word so he can spare us an hour.
I just gotta promise you, have a pint. Have a glass of wine, settle in before you have him on. He's so much positivity, you won't know what to do with yourself.
Sounds perfect.
I was just say, but thank you.
Well, Keith Fuller said, wow.
Wow. And Dave Cullen has said the same. Wow.
Yeah,
that's years.
And even his wife was watching the speech. It's not like her. Very brave man, Dave. Very brave man.
It's cool to see people see it for the first time. See videos like that, the Chase videos especially.
I'm a big fan. I just love them. It just makes it takes the skill levels to a whole new level to me, because obviously I realise how much skill is to actually fly that close to a drone.
It's a fixed wing, right? So he's following me. Following a fixed wing that cannot hold a line like a mini quad can. Mini quad can lock in and just chops the air. It chops the atmosphere, right? So it's piling its way through the atmosphere. Therefore, it stays much more solid in flight. Where me in a fixed wing, I'm cutting through the air. So I'm riding all the subtle imbalances in the atmosphere. So it's bouncing and wobbling. I'm like, now we're having to stay low, stay quiet. And he's trying to keep all that in frame, right? He's trying to anticipate what I'm doing. That's just through time. That's just through hundreds and hundreds of hours of flying together. Period.
So when you are flying that low, is it? Mm-hmm. What is the reason? Is it the reason for flying low? Because it's easier to fly lower, or is it just?
No. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder when you're flying low.
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
Way harder. So any twitch, you're cutting off, right? You're so when I teach pilots to fly, to learn to do FPV, I always tell them, get up, go up. How many feet can you have? 400. Take it all. Go up all the way.
Yeah.
Figure it out where it is, and then go start doing quirky crap on the old stick, and then figure it out how it behaves. That way you have room for error. So when you're down low, you do not have room for error. You don't have time to go, whatever. Boink.
You've got no room for error there. If you're in one mistake, and just whack tree, car, person, whatever.
Cutting a tree, cutting a limb. Like when I see the flight into the tree, or I'm going to tuck through, right? I'm having a guess, like I think my wingtip's that wide out. I should be able to make it. Let's go.
And that's very true. What he says, obviously, the lower you are, the faster it looks, and
that's the other thing. So we knew over time that as we kept doing in that, I'll give one thing away, which is true. When you get lower, when you pass objects at moving at speed, it creates the illusion of moving quickly. And so we knew that, and we're like, all right, well, we need to get low. And then we were trying to figure out, well, what kind of, over the evolution of all this is like, what kind of camera tilt does Rue need to have in order to chase me at a low altitude, then yet maybe be up high, all this other stuff. There's a lot of things that went into it to eventually give you the recipe.
Has anyone had any new info on the Avatar 2?
You probably got to update it.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not even out yet.
No.
You'll have to update that. You'll have to update the current Avatar, sure. The new firmware. Or was that the Mini 3? 4. Someone was talking about that.
Oh, they've been updating everything lately, Shelby. It seems like
it's
hard to keep up with all the firmware updates.
Yeah, see, no.
Okay, I think we've got time for one more.
But you guys do make some beautiful videos. I have to say that. Like, wow. I'm watching a series right now that they use camera drones. Sorry. Just
no camera drones.
Camera drones. Over you guys over there in the FPV land. Special camera drones. Not our camera drones. I don't know what I've got a camera. You got a camera. But anyways, those nice aerial shots. I'm watching one where they do all the country. My wife and I have been watching the ones of the countries. Like they did Greece. It teaches like the history, but they're showing all the aerial drone shots. And the current. It's really, really cool. You should go watch. It's on Hulu, I think. I don't know what you guys get over in the UK, but in the US it's on Hulu. And it's a series. Aerial destinations, I believe. So it's super cool. You learn a lot too. And I kept telling my wife, I'm like, that's probably a Mavic right there. Mini 3, Patrice. It's probably got Epic 3 or whatever, Epic 2 on there. Honey, you know how much that costs right there? It's like,
you
probably don't have to have part 1 of 7, but I'm just saying. It's just like, Jesus, shut up. I want to watch.
Well, some of the coolest videos are where they combine some FPV diving and stuff with a big dramatic shot with a quote camera drone. So
they did it in one of the episodes I watched. I saw one guy. They added some FPV elements. Mini quad. I don't even know how to speak anymore. FPV drones, whatever. Like I guess mini quad. Flying those shots in there, with a GoPro attached to it. Yes, I've been seeing that. It's a great series.
So what we've got on video here now?
Hey Shelby, are Cine lifters still a thing?
I don't know, Marty. Are Cine lifters still a thing? Yes. Sorry, Marty's here. He is the originator of the first drone hangar and the owner of the establishment in which all this is. He decided to wander in today. He has been here in weeks.
Why not? Okay, right. So FP Wind Chase. I think this. Here we go.
Oh, your work. There you go.
That is so cool.
I just love the
If
light.
any of the viewers, and thank
That
you.
was a nice
to
mini
everybody.
drac.
That actually was very close, and I commend you for having one.
Or
of
was
those.
it a nano drac?
First of all, I'll throw you an applause, even though if you can't hear it, I'm playing it in my ears. And second of all, like that's super cool that you have that mini drac, but that is actually a nano drac. So that one
was a nano.
That's a nano. The nano actually helped work on that one a little bit. There's a couple little bits in there that were my touch, and I use that. That's my primary when I go and travel within the U.S. to go do drone jobs, and I have to get on
That's
the
what I'm
airplane.
laughing at.
I pack the nano. Oh, UFO sightings? That's funny. I would take right where you find that
That's
drone up
what
there.
it is. Shelby.
Oh, that's classic.
Facts. But I've taken that video. Last year, we're doing a lot of AI. Obviously, when we started the show, we're really into these backdrops and everything. And so I started dabbling into taking, and specifically, I took that video and piped it through AI, made like a 50-second clip, I think, of something to that sorts. So if viewers want to check that out, go to my channel. You'll see it. Just got to scroll down. My library kind of sucks. I haven't organized in a while. Dig deep. There's lots of stuff in there. Lots of stuff. Make you laugh, promise.
So
You'll go wow.
Channel out. You'll be there for hours, mesmerized.
There's a lot.
Trust me.
There's all kinds of stuff. It's all FPV. So, and primarily wings, and then our absolutely awesome show. And Wallbanger is in here. I saw him in here just a minute ago.
Yeah,
That's one of the cast. It's one of the crew members. He's going to be here as usual, and he now does our weather.
Ah, yeah, he's the weatherman.
Wally's weather. Oh my!
I know now.
Drone hanger style, though. I got to tell you that right now. So yeah. If anybody's wanting to have a laugh, please come by and watch the show. I'm telling you, it's a live stream unlike anything you've seen in the drone world, FPV world. I don't know what I have to say to make sure we're all encompassing.
It's worth it. It's for the little man inside the TVs.
Oh yeah, well right here, right now. I didn't take it out, but yeah. So if a guest doesn't have a green screen, then they have to sit inside the television, like everybody, like you're all sitting right here. Actually, Steve has a green screen, so I would say, hey, just keep your green screen going, and I'll just we'll put you in like we are. But yeah, if you don't have one, they're in the box. And then we go watch the videos because we go. Anybody here watch Mystery Science Theater?
No.
Everybody watch it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have. Okay, so if you've watched the show, that's an homage to that show where they all sit. They're all in the corner, and there's silhouettes. There's that you see in the chairs. So I was like, we should do that. And so we have that in there. So we laid it all out, and we're just silhouettes, and we're all watching your video, and we're just talking nonsense. Sometimes we're whispering, sometimes we're making fun of you, and all kinds of stuff. And if you don't play music with your videos, then you get the Chili Dog song. If you haven't heard the Chili Dog song, go look at it.
Philly Drone Life.
Oh yeah, man.
Drone Life. You got to come on the show. Okay.
Philly Drone Life and
Philly
Mike.
Drone Life. We had Mikey on the show. So we have had tremendous guests on our show. Like we've had X-Jet on the show. I mean, I don't know how much everybody in this community knows these people that I'm uttering off, but we've had Zoe, Bach Grinder, X-Jet. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. So many people that have been on this show, guests, and Philly Drone Life was one of them. We had Mikey. He was one of the last ones last year. Man, crazy Mikey. You got to get him on here, man. You got to get him on here. You'll have so much fun.
Patrick says,
hang on.
Don't forget the joke of the week.
Yeah, Caroline's standing in for Terry. We need to do that.
But Caroline's very stepped up to say she's going to do a joke, but I still have to play the video, don't I?
Cool.
And now it's time for Terry's joke of the week.
By Caroline.
I'm in the pose. Right. Because Shelby's such a brilliant guest this week, I'm going to keep this short. So
okay.
I want to see more.
But you changed. You do not look like the person in the intro. I'm
Terry. Is it Caroline? Keep up.
What's in my soda? Literally serving at this lounge.
Right. Okay. So a girl realizes she started growing hair down there between her legs. She got worried and asked her mum about that hair. Her mum calmly said, that part is where the hair has grown. That part where it's grown is called monkey. Be proud of that monkey has grown hair. Be proud of it. The girl smiled. She goes, At dinner, she told her sister, my monkey has grown hair. Her sister smiled and said, that's nothing. Mine has started eating bananas.
Terry's joke of the week.
Wow. What? I actually have a button for that one. Can you guys hear my soundboard by chance?
We can't. Sadly, we cannot.
Cannot. Oh, because I have a wow button to be introduced, and I'm going to put myself. Oh, wow! Wow! Wow!
That's what I need, Shelby.
Wow!
I need-
Wow! 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 Wow!
Yeah. We've got to get some
My
button
best
pressing
interpretation
going
would
on.
have heard my ears. If you want to hear it, come to the show tonight, 8 p.m. on my channel, Eastern, and yeah, you'll have more of that.
Yeah, check out Shelby.
Wow.
So that's 8 p.m. So what time is that? What time do you have now, Shelby?
New York time. That'd be like New York's time is 8. So the East Coast, U.S. East Coast.
There you go.
8 p.m.
So if you're either
We're on in like 4 hours.
well, you just set the alarm. Set the alarm. If you
Wake up.
in
And
Europe,
your husband's gonna be pissed, or your wife's gonna be pissed. Why the hell are you waking up at 4 in the morning?
hello, Shelby. I'm just got out of bed.
Catch the rerun though. Like it posts afterwards, and a lot of people watch it after the fact. And but it definitely has its own element when it's live happening and you're in the chat participating. And we give away a lot of crap. So I mean, not crap, but we give away a lot of stuff.
Good stuff.
I want to clarify. Everything's going sideways all of a sudden with Caroline's joke. I don't know. I'm still in the wow. I'm still PTSD after that one.
I don't know where the time has gone. It's actually we've run out of time. Well, it's just not on, is it? It's just not. It's not good. So Shelby, thank you ever so much for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. I absolutely appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Again, great coming on. Have a
Try
great
not to leave it too long before you come back on again. And Caroline, first age, thanks for
I'm going to tell her joke tonight in the lounge.
And
I'm going to try to say it the right way and delicately, like she did, because I might go sideways, and all the guys are going to be like, "Whoa, bro, where's the whistle?" Stop.
So anyway, have a good week all, and well, we'll do it all again next week. Hopefully Terry will be back, but if not, Carol will be back. So it doesn't matter. I'm lucky, Terry.
Thank you everybody for having me, and thank you chat for chiming in and watching all the videos and giving us the feedback. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Everybody at the crew, thank you. Check out MSR. Please go over and watch his videos if you really want to speak. Like,
check it all out.
You would love to hear that.
And we'll see you all again next week. Yo.
Bye.